Okay, I'm finna start my meeting. You good? I'm just letting you know. Huh? I said you good. I was just letting you know.
I'll take him outside and finish and give him 3 minutes and it digest.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, man. Mm-hmm. What's up with you, bro?
Not much, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you great. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we just waiting on them to join. I got me a little sandwich. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. Just cut my hair.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm up in Clarksville right now with my nana. Had to take her to the doctor.
Oh, word. Who you fat cat? I gotta sit down. Move, buddy. Yep. Yeah, I just cut my hair and stuff. Probably on. I don't know. Might go on a little walk this evening.
Yeah,
Some Cedar Hill Park action. I like walking around there. It's nice.
yeah. Yeah, we're just waiting on them to join. Look like they got their note taker. So they probably like on that other one they'll have their note taker and so forth.
No problem. Oh, okay. Cool. Where my screen go? Oh, there we go. All right. Recording. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You say Fireflies, note taker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
This my note taker right here.
I like that cover.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, brother Tyler?
Yes, sir. What's good with you, man?
Man, I'm doing well.
Man, for sure, bro. How your week been going so far?
Man, it's been productive, you know. I'm grateful to be keeping the flow going. How you doing,
Yeah,
brother?
bro, it's good, man. That's blessings, bro. Shit, same here, bro. Just trying to stay busy, bro, every day, bro. Occupied. Know the vibes, you know the. 'Cause. 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 'C
Yeah, that's righteous.
Nah, for sure. Hey, Bruce, is that you in the call?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what's good? What's good? So we got everybody here, got the whole gang.
What is good? How's everybody doing this morning?
Hey, how you doing, brother Bruce? Man, I'm doing well.
Doing good, doing good. Same here. Good to hear, man. How's everything been with you?
Everything been good. I got my dog. He been doing better. I got a puppy. He's doing better with puppy training. Man, he pooped on my floor yesterday, but all week he been good. So I cut him some slack.
Yeah, that's dogs, man. Especially pups, man. They don't know, but it's good that you spend some time with your dog, man.
Then I got a son. My son 2 years old. We started he got his letters down packed, letters and numbers, but we started working on the ancient script this week, doing the meta nature. He's taking well to that, so that was pretty fun.
That's dope. That's super dope, man.
How y'all week been? What y'all got going?
Well, we're getting ready to close the office for holidays and everything. So really just been getting things prepared for the new year, as well as, taking care of our clients. Other than that, everything's been, copacetic, getting close to the holidays, man. So just been prepping.
That's what I love to hear, man. Staying busy, staying productive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir. Hey, how did I know last time we talked, you said you had a show. How did that go?
The show went well. It was actually good. I performed a collab I'm doing with another artist. We did that one, and then I did one of my unreleased songs, and they were both received well. I will say, the bill was kind of long, and so next time I'm gonna make sure to be one of the first performers rather than the last, because by the end I was tired. A lot of the crowd had left. Still good energy in the room, but that's my takeaway is get earlier on the bill.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shows sometimes are like that. Like and they vary. I'll be honest, like a lot of shows, especially with independent artists, a lot of those shows is like kind of like invite, right? A lot of artists perform and invite their friends and supporters, and then usually after they perform, they be dipping. They be dipping. So like even in that, like I guess going forward, just try to captivate as many people or supporters as you can to kind of keep that momentum going during the course of the show. Or like you're saying, just try earlier build. Not too early. You never want to go be the first person, but you definitely want to be at least the second or third person if it's a build of like 4 to 5 people.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, but I mean, I think experience is always good. I think even a performance where you might have maybe three watchers or three fans in the crowd. I mean, it's still good experience. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it was good. I had my merch out there too. I got some of my merch off. Also, I want to introduce my partner here, James Crawley. He gonna be my support moving forward. So that's who y'all see in there.
no, that's dope, man. That's really dope.
How y'all doing?
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice meeting y'all.
Nice meeting you too, bro.
But yeah, the show was good. I had some merch. Like I said, I do my jewelry and stuff, so I sold a couple pieces, so I made my money back. What they charged to get on stage and gas money, so that was all good. It was positive. I had a profit.
That's all you can ask for is breaking even, bro. That's because so many people are just trying to get to that point, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely a step in the right direction, bro. For real, for real. It's definitely setting the tone for the next year.
Yeah, this week has actually been a little trying, man. I had over the summer, I did a lot of work in the studio with a producer here in Clarksville. When I say a lot of work, we did probably 4 songs from the ground up. He produced them and engineered them, and then I introduced him to somebody else. Long story short, I had my drive and I gave my drive to another artist who was coming to record with him to get my masters. I think I had 3 out of the 5 masters on there. I got my drive back. I don't got none of my masters no more. So I'm pretty much gonna start from scratch on that. It's all right. It's just been kind of one of those weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like a hard reset. so I know it's in the stars. But I still got that one song, Accountability, and I got a whole another album that's ready to go. Just need mixing and mastering. Just that second album that I had ready after that kind of just got gutted, cut in half, which is okay though. You know, just came to that realization yesterday, so I'm speaking on it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And you know, I'm sorry about your music, bro. I know it's always tough when you can't get your files or you know your masters and everything. But the one thing I can always say as a creative, you can always create. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? This amount of hard drives, computers I've been lost, and all that type of stuff, it still hasn't really hindered the creativity. You know, it just sucks when you're just trying to recreate songs or you know, songs or like beats and stuff like that. But you know, it is about to be a new year, new energy, right? So you know, I hope that it works out in your favor, bro. You know, with you know, garnishing new records and everything. But you know, things take time. You know, but you'd be surprised. Like it happens a lot. It does, even with major artists, man. They lose all their music too. So
as well. Minor setback for the major comeback.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Well, bet that. Well, we appreciate bro. Just even finding time to get on this call with us this morning, bro.
Oh yeah.
For sure, for sure. I was gonna say, can you check your email? I actually sent you a email, like some documents that we want to go over with you in this call type shit.
All right, let's see. You sent it to yeah, I got it.
Is
Uh,
there so the first document that's the 12-week plan. So that's basically the thing we've been talking about these past couple weeks, and it's just like a custom plan formulated kind of just based around your strengths and weaknesses, and something just for you to work towards, for these next 3 months to just get a step closer, to your desired goals.
okay, give me a second. I'm gonna open it up and take a look. I'm reading the
Bet.
body of the text. Save it to my desktop. Yeah, I was looking at it on my phone. I'm like, no, I need to go and pull this up. And then promo consult first. Yeah. I might as well share screen. We're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Let's see. Share screen. This the right thing?
Okay, you rocking.
So yeah,
Okay.
like the first couple weeks is really just getting the foundation of like everything, right? That's like especially like on the branding side and like really fleshing out your brand. And then from there it's just built about really just building consistency and just getting in the routine of things.
Yeah, and this is a basic plan. You know, pretty much things that we would pretty much do over the course of 12 weeks. But just pretty much an outline of things that we want to kind of focus on, you know. And then, you know, it starts with the content. You kind of understand your brand aesthetic. You have your whole you know, product line and everything. So it's just really just fine tuning, bringing more awareness to your music on especially within social media and social media marketing because it is such a viral you know a valuable part. of just the musical journey, because most people are spending times on their phones and most people are spending times on social media apps. That's just where we are as a society. And trying to fine tune more organic listeners, as well as start to position your products more, and create more overall income just for your artistry. I think that's always really important with the musical journey. Some people just want to kind of put themselves in position, but they don't know necessarily how. It starts with, supply and demand kind of, and establishing a market of people that can just buy into your brand, your books, everything. So that's kind of just the basic initial plan. Usually first in 2 weeks, we're diving into your brand aesthetics. We're really flushing out creative ideas or aesthetics going forward with social media, as well as uh Spotify, pretty much anything that you're gonna have a demand or a space to promote your music. Over those weeks 3 and 8 is going over, now that we kind of flushed out the creativity pieces, the pretty much visual aesthetics, now is getting to really scheduling out dates and plans for single releases, content to kind of support that, because with dropping music is never just, yo, all right, I'm dropping a song, y'all. All right, I dropped the song, y'all listen. Because in reality, it's so many artists that people don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people that in your community of fans, of people that follow you, will care. But overall, music is so saturated that it's kind of like it kind of goes on deaf ears sometimes when it's not put in people's faces. And it's just really just about garnishing that relationship with the consumer. Being that you're into esoteric knowledge and a lot of you know, stuff that people don't really necessarily pay attention to because of media and everything. But there are like niche communities online that really pay attention to that stuff, that you can kind of just garnish, doing lives, talking to actual people, actually doing like Q&As with people, or just having discussions in general about the things that you love, that all helps with the overall, the overall connection with creating fans, because all fans are like consumers, you know what I'm saying? So that's just pretty much a rough a rough outline of everything. And then 9 to 12 is kind of like going through the data, seeing what's working, seeing what's not working, and retooling, you know.
Okay, okay. So you said the first 2 weeks in your summary was more like building the brand, building the visuals, and then the next 4 weeks, 3 to 8, is kind of like testing it out, putting the first fillers out there, and doing some of the leg work.
Yep.
And then the fourth week is kind of review and pivot. See what's consistent, what's working.
Yep. And just pretty much those last 2 or 3 weeks are just really just fine tuning what the data says, because over the course of 7 days you're gonna collect data. You're gonna collect data based on the reels that you're posting, right? The posts that you're making, and then also creating the real strategy with releasing music. Even with the playlist, pitching, right? It's really just finding playlists that kind of resonate with you and your music. A lot of those playlists are really accessible by just like searching and searching actual Spotify for Gmail accounts. You'd be surprised all the playlist submission emails that you'll be able to garnish for free. Um, so there's a lot of different strategies, we'll dive into in the later weeks. But overall, those first 2 weeks is really going to just be just diving into you, your brand aesthetic, where like what are some of the similarities of artists that you had within the brand questionnaire. And then we'll be able to like compare and contrast to see if there's a connected audience there, and really just create a strategy for releases, bro. Because I feel like, like I said, it's like with dropping music, is not necessarily like it's the shortage of music, and a lot of times it doesn't require a lot of money to push things forward, or to get recognition for songs, either on the online blogs, because the online blogs is really popping right now. Like, I'm not really big on like the editorial blogs like Double XL or all hip hop, because nobody's really checking that shit out. But if it's coming across your timeline, and some of these smaller blog editorial spaces, that's where we're finding a lot of these new artists at. And and that's helping build that fandom there. So, we'll dive into a lot of different ideas, but overall those first 2 weeks is really gonna be diving into who you are, your products, your vision. We're gonna be having you do Pinterest boards. We're gonna be collaborating with our the owner of Altru, John, on creating Figma boards based on some of those supporting artists that you mentioned in the brand questionnaire. And really, really starting to create overall identity for your music, man. Because like I said, that's such a valuable point now. It's not necessarily who's good, who's not good. It's about how well can you market yourself. Like at the end of the day, it's really how well can you market yourself. And if you have a good supporting system or music to support that push, hey, they're gonna stay, bro. So that's my take.
Okay, that sounds viable. Sounds well thought out. I'm looking at it, identify your unique style, and then you mentioned some of the tangibles like the Pinterest and working with the owner. Uh, okay, I hear you. Taking my notes and writing what's sticking in my head, those sorts of things. Like this list is good, and then also hearing like what you mentioned about the tangibles. You know what I'm saying? Actually making the boards and what the work will actually look like. So I hear you. And I'm sure there'll be more. I see TikTok in here, leverage TikTok, and that's looking at the trends. Yeah, yeah. So I think this is good because I imagine myself as I do it also having more emphasis and drive to as I make the music. So okay, it's not just going into a void. I have a plan for it, and so yeah, it's fun to create the music and being in the workflow of um of a rollout with a plan. I think will only motivate the music that I create as well. So yeah, I'm gonna take my time and read over this, but also everything you're saying is good. I'm taking notes so that way I can really sit with it.
No, most definitely, bro. That's kind of what we want to do. Because even, like, we're aware, it's already the kind of the end of the year. So it's not something that, we're looking to like, all right, we're gonna get you onboarded like this week, and then all right, we gotta take our Christmas break. Like, nah, like I want you to take some time to kind of think about some of the things that you want us to assist with, most definitely. And also, really just prepare for dropping new music, the new year and dropping new content and everything. So you'll have a couple weeks just to kind of marinate on it, bro. And also, and also too, like, think about like your budget of like what are you willing to want to spend for services with us, as well as other services, because at the end of the day, we don't want to take from other things, right? It's like, yo, if I need to do a photo shoot or I need to do content, if you're not making that content yourself, you're gonna have to hire somebody, right? So it's just making sure that things stay within your budget to make sure that we can kind of push things along.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm looking at it and I'm putting down the tangibles on here. So as I consider it, are there any tangibles that's not on the list for 3 to 8 and 9 to 12? I know you said 9 to 12 is looking at the data and really looking at that 7 day data. But I know you mentioned like the Pinterest boards and working with John on 1 and 2. In 3 to 8, are there any things that y'all would like to absolutely know? So okay, this is something we're gonna do at any level with the 12-week plan. That's
Oh, Oh yeah, I can tell you straight up. Usually within that week 3 to 8, it's gonna be a week to week process in diving and dropping content and dropping the song. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way that I know to kind of get artists on board with that system, especially if because it takes a lot to create content, bro. Like it's like a video that might be 30 seconds might take 2 hours to edit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like the easiest process. So it's really just getting the rhythm of dropping consistently weekly, right, on your social medias. And then it's also preparing some type of drop of a single release. Maybe it's a visual, maybe it's a visual teaser. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's full length content. There's a lot of different strategies that we can create. I can't just give you just one strategy off the back because it's really based on what you have kind of instilled in yourself. because a lot of our clients will be like, yo, we want to drop this song. Like I'll give you an example. We have one of our clients wanted to drop a song this month, but we told her that, hey, it's only going to allow you to have 2 weeks of real promotion, and if you really think about it, that's not enough time to garnish other resources, right? Because there might be certain editors that we can reach out to that will post that song or talk about that song, or maybe position an interview for you, right? And then even like with playlisting, it's like you want to always give yourself 3 to 4 weeks before a release. Then we're like figuring out a call to action of how we want to get uh playlist curators invested in the song, because it is a tangible thing. Like I saw one of our other clients, Black Hippie, just took it upon himself to like reach out to a couple playlists, and he garnished at least 42,000 streams from his song, bro. And it didn't, like I said, it didn't require any money. It just required time and strategy. So that's kind of what we will be doing over those 3 to 8 weeks, is applying the systems of what we learned with your brand aesthetic and visual aesthetic, right? And then really just put it into the test. And it will be a weekly occurrence. It's not going to be like, all right, I made one post this week. Nah, we're gonna have weekly goals. If you start off making one post a week consistently, then within those next 2 weeks, you're gonna be making 2 posts a week. And just keep building that momentum for yourself. Because that's so important right now.
Definitely. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got my notes. I appreciate you speaking to that, and that all really makes sense, and I get it. As far as where I'm at right now, I think I got a good grasp on it. I know it's more to get, but right now, I think I do got a good grasp on what you're saying, how you're saying it. I know it seems all good. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take my time and read over it, and we'll follow up. So when is y'all break? What dates are y'all doing for Christmas break?
Well, we have some team meetups earlier next week. I would say at least by the 21st or 22nd, because a lot of our team does their family are out of town, including mine. So probably between, I would say, the 21st through maybe like the 27th, 26th, 27th. Usually by 27th to the new year, we'll probably be back locked in, talking to clients and things like that. So you could probably expect maybe like the 27th of December.
Okay. 27 to like the first or something, probably be back online.
Yep.
They give me time and time frame and get on looking at it. Okay. And yeah. Is there anything else on this document y'all want to draw my attention to?
No, that's pretty much it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's just the basic outline. Of course, things might change depending on, your strategy of things you might want to do. So, I just want you to just take some time just to like look over it, and maybe there might be some things that you would like to add for yourself, like, or concentrations of things that you want to focus on. And then we kind of just, help you take that lead and, push things forward, bro. But that's pretty much it. Like,
Okay, great. I heard you. Heard you. Yeah. So some of these I'll just be looking over and kind of putting it in my mind, letting it roll over, and seeing, like if I'm looking at other artists, filmmakers, and creators, just kind of brainstorming what that would look like for me. And like you said, I can add more stuff that I think about it. So yeah, I'm gonna take my time to do that.
okay, that sounds good, brother. Ty, you got anything?
No, sir. Sounds like a plan, man.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's all I got, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. We appreciate you even finding time to get on this call with us today.
Yeah. Is that everything from the email, or was there more you want to go over from the email that you sent me?
The other document was just more so our pricing plan. That's why he was like, just think about your budget and stuff. So that's really all it was.
Okay. Y'all want to talk about it? Give me kind of a walkthrough of what this is.
Sure, yeah, we can. So
Yeah.
basically, Basically, like he was saying, we kind of work within most people budgets. We're not necessarily trying to break the bank, just kind of work what best works for you. So like some people have done as low as what, like 250 or around 200. Then we've seen some people go as crazy as like 500 and above. It's really just like on the basis of like how often do you feel like you need it.
Okay. So yeah, I see tier one. Basically, each package is gonna have the brand profile, the action plan. That's like 1 and 2, 3 and 8, and then the difference is gonna be it's looking like the meetings and then.
Exactly, the frequency of the meetings. That's just the main difference, really.
Okay, cool. And would this be like an all at once payment, or can it be like 100 a week? Or it's like a how do you,
I mean, oh, I say it like this: we can be flexible depending on the things that you might need. If a week to week is better for you, we can probably put a plan together with that. We just rather just talk to John about it. But I know for the most part we are flexible with plans. So that's not like really like these numbers are like, we got to stay right there. We'll fit whatever uh works within your budget, and we'll just kind of accumulate the hours amount of time weekly that we could work on tasks for you, and then we go from there.
okay, cool. And then within this, so what am I know I'm paying for the brand profile, the action plan, but will there be tangibles that come with it, or will it also be like, okay, we hooking you up with this? You know what I'm saying? Is it like, okay, with each plan, there's like at least you get 2 pieces of content, or you know what I'm saying, or like, is that gonna be outside of this?
It could be in-house because we do have people to help with content. We would just have to figure out the pay process because they still have to get paid for their time and edits as well. That we just would have to like look at the overall plan to see what we can fit within that budget. If it's a month to month, then we'll figure out how we can crunch everything into one bundle. If it's just like maybe like you don't need help with edits or video work on a constant, and then we'll figure out that planning from there. Um, but like I said, and it's definitely flexible, bro. Like, that's the kind of why I want you to take some time and just think overall, like what could be a good budget, what could work within what you need, what are some of the tangible resources that you have on your own that you might not need for us to help with, and then we can kind of like, paint a better picture, financially what works best for you.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. And I think mostly just to clarify my question there is within each of these packages, are there any things that come tangibly as far as content creation or playlist playlisting that's included in these prices? Or is this strictly just for y'all's time doing the work and then those sorts of things would be
Yeah,
out.
I think mainly it's us for time for us doing the work, but in certain cases, if saying that you are like a sign-on client and hey, you say hey, you want to do playlisting, then we would just pretty much accumulate maybe a bunch of curated playlists that kind of fit your style of music, and then we can either give you that or we can do outreach ourselves. It's kind of like us helping on like the like manager. It's like being the manager without actually being your management, if it makes sense. So it really just depends on what resources you need. And even if it is like I said, if it's like, okay, well, I might not have somebody to shoot content for me, but I need it. Well, like I said, we have Carson that has been shooting content for some of our clients. So then we could just pretty much bundle it into an actual plan, you know. But I think it might be good to also have this discussion with John as well. Because like I said, he's the owner, but not only that, I know he's pretty flexible with these plans. Like one of our clients now, we have pretty much the call that we're having after this call. He had pretty much a specialized plan. So we knew kind of like his budget of what he was going through, what he needs to kind of do on his own, and we kind of just stayed within that. So, if it gives a little bit more direction. But we can definitely pick up this conversation again. If not the top of next week, if I say like this, if you're free like next Wednesday, we can pretty much iron that out if you want to. If not, I would say probably after the 27th.
Okay, let me look at next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I think I'm available. It's looking like. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix my calendar. But okay. So then let me ask James, did you have any questions? Anything you want to speak on?
No, man. No, man. I think Bruce is real clear with everything.
Hey,
Good explanations. You know what I'm saying? You really broke things down very well.
No, thank you, man. Thank you. You know, I definitely want, people to like to fully understand it. But not only that, because I know how it is to kind of, tackle this music industry, especially independently, and you don't really have like a team.
Yeah.
So it's just about, saying those systems together. So even
What?
if you work with us, you would at least
Uh,
have these systems available to you. All these documents are yours, all the information is yours, and you'll be able to push forward. So
you actually said exactly what I was thinking when you said that. Y'all kind of like a manager, but not a manager. So
exactly.
yeah, you're very transparent with what you're saying. Okay, I get it.
No, most def.
Thank you.
Man, no problem, no doubt.
hey, smooth. Hey, thank y'all for your time. I pretty much got my homework in front of me. I think maybe the only other thing I was wondering about is do y'all I know the thing that's kind of got me on the standstill with putting my music out is kind of doing the red tape behind the scenes, the steps with song trust and ASCAP and making sure everything is legit with the producer and that way, I put it out and make sure all my royalties and stuff come back to me if you go through sync and everything. Do y'all have like any type of resources on that front? I think I pretty much got it, but I just haven't done it. I don't have the experience.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, being that I've placed music over the years, I've produced records, so I've had to register stuff. I pretty much know that whole system of process, bro. Like I know how to register records. I know about you know songs. Actually, I still have some royalties coming to me from Song Trust. So, anything dealing with administration and registering or even like presenting split sheets to producers, getting producer information, being able to plug it correctly into those systems. Yeah, bro. I do that. You know what I'm saying? I've done it for major artists. I've done it for myself. So, that's a pretty much easy navigation. It's just making sure that you have those in the system, understand that ASCAP only collects 1/3 of that actual mechanical money, right? So then it's just making sure that you just make sure that you put everything within SongSearch so you can get those other worldwide territorial, royalties. Because that's so important. A lot of people don't even really know, like, there's like a whole nother sector of money that you'll see from just your publishing within music. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, if your music streams very well, a lot of that money helps. There are also certain administration companies that will advance you money if you know that you have money kind of in a pipeline. So yeah, I've been doing that for quite a couple years, bro. Yeah, I'm glad, and just and truth be told, a lot of artists don't even like mention that type of stuff. So that's cool to know that your mind is kind of navigated on, making sure that you get your back end return on, your investment of music. So
Yeah, definitely, man. And that's just kind of what's been happening. Like I said, at a standstill. It's like I know that I need to do those things, and since I haven't done it before, I want to just kind of not necessarily have somebody walk my hand, but maybe check my work, or
no, I got you for sure. We can definitely.
if it's
Yeah, no, we can definitely do that, and it's a very easy process of like searching the systems to see if everything's registered or not. And usually with anything that you drop, and a lot of times artists or just producers don't know. A lot of times you can register stuff prior for before it even drops. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of time consuming and tedious, especially when you're dealing with the systems and not understanding the percentages. When they're saying, "Yo, you have a song and it's like 200%," how to split that in, or like if you don't have a publisher, how to split those percentages up on the writer share. It's just, but like I said, I've been doing that for years, bro. So, I know I can assist you with that. That's easy.
okay, salute, and that would be in something that would be in the payment plan, or that's something I need to budget for.
Nah, that'll be in the payment plan because that's kind of goes over your overall, artistry, right? So if we're in, so I'll give you an example. If we're in week 3 to 8 and we know that we're preparing this release and you're preparing this release, you got to know how to register. So that kind of goes within the system. So that's kind of like one of those, a lot of things that's just added to it. I don't really see, as long as you're not asking me to like register your whole catalog, then we gonna have to like figure out that, because that's time consuming, going into the actual ASCAP system and plugging in each record, following up with producers, making sure that splits is correct, but overall, if there's something that you're trying to tackle or just need a better understanding, yeah, we could help you with that, bro. There ain't none.
Okay, salute. Yeah, that was just the only question I had lingering in my brain. I was like, all right, I know I'm putting out music. I got to make sure I do it right so I can get this money back to be paying these bills. I was looking like a damn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, y'all got anything else? Y'all traveling for the holidays?
Yeah, I'm going to Virginia to go see my daughter, and I'll be back. I'll be back on like the first.
Yes, Lord.
Nah, not for me. I'm chilling.
They say you chilling, Ty.
Nah,
Yeah.
Going back to the A.
is her
You are in the A.
exactly?
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll be here in Nashville. I'm gonna have my son the 26th through the 1st, so I'll be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, fellas, I appreciate y'all time today.
I appreciate you too, brother.
Salute. Good work.
Yes, sir. Have a good rest of your week, bro.